Good morning, children. This is Venkatanagaraja Chitrapu, and today I am going to teach you about what is communication and commonly made communication mistakes while we are speaking. So, going to the topic, let me ask you what is the one question: what is communication, and what is the importance of communication? So, first, what is communication? Let us go to the topic. Communication is the act of transferring information from one person to other, and communication involves one sender and a message and a recipient. This includes emotions, critical situations, the medium used to communicate, and on even our location. So, here communication is very much important for everyone to understand that what we want to deliver. So, we should have the senses that we communicate properly, and for communicating properly, we should understand the language is a tool for communication, and for speaking, a language is a tool, and we should properly speak in order to avoid miscommunications. So, understand the importance of communication. Communication is the core of almost everything we do. If we want to build a better communication skills, the first step is to identifying and avoiding these problems. So, as we all know, to deliver what we want to speak, there should be a proper communication to deliver our message to other person or a group or a organization or whatever it might be. So to understand that, we should have the senses of what we speak, and that language we deliver should be correct. And in the next slide, we'll discuss about commonly made communication mistakes. And good communication is very much necessary while we speak, because maximum negotiations will and expression of our thoughts are by oral communication, that to speech, and language is a barrier, a language is a bridge to give our speech, and the language should not commit mistakes, and language plays a very keen role to communicate properly, and students should learn how to communicate, and by learning how to communicate better, they can communicate in a very good manner, and they can present themselves to the maximum extent. So, in the next slide, we'll see some few examples of what the communication mistakes are. List of communication mistakes we commit while speaking. Use of double negatives. A double negative is a non-standard sentence construction that uses two negative forms. A double negative are created by negation of two negative words in a sentence, which gives a positive sense. So, never use two negatives in a sentence, because it gives adverse effect to the other person and change the sense of your expression. For example, I don't know nothing means I know something. So, to avoid that, you should use the sentence in a way that I don't know anything. I don't know anything tells that you have no knowledge of the subject what you are asked for. So, that is what important while communicating, and avoid double negatives. Usage of wrong tense. Tenses should be learned by persons, because the verbs should be conjugated well, and while conjugation is done, and as per the tense, we should use the correct tense in the correct situation while speaking, which gives a very good impact. I didn't cry when I saw the movie. In that sentence, didn't never followed by past tense. So the verb should be written as I didn't cry when I saw the movie. And the first sentence we use the word cried. In the second sentence we use cry. So cry, cried, cried. So I didn't cry when I saw the movie is the correct way of speaking. So the tense should be learned, and conjugation of the verbs is mandatory for a student to learn to use the correct form of speaking. On the next slide, use of two comparatives and superlatives together. A sentence must not have two superlatives or comparatives together, because in degrees of comparison we use adverbs and adjectives, and adverbs and adjectives are the two parts of speech which has degrees of comparison, because they give additional meaning to verb or an noun to give more meaning to the noun or verb. So these two parts of speech have degrees of comparison, and comparative and superlative is superlative is the highest point of communication. So here, when you take the sentence and example, you can understand better. This could never turn out to be more better is wrong sentence. It should be spoken in this way. It could never have turned out to be better. The student should have the knowledge of degrees of comparison. In the next slide, we will go usage of me and I. Me and I are pronouns, but I is used in the subject phase and me is used in the object place. And when taking an example, we can understand the difference between both. They are going to send I a package is wrong, because the pronoun I should not be used here, and it should be used as they are going to send me a package. Is right? And in the second sentence, you see, me and Jim are going to gym. Here it is wrong. Here it should be used that me and I. Me and I should be used to make the sentence correct. So one should know the difference between me and I. Usage of say and tell. Most of us make mistakes by using the word, confused by using the words say and tell. We can understand that by taking the example, say me your name is wrong, and we should use tell me your name is right. In the same way, I told what a good idea is wrong, I said what a good idea is correct. So by practicing and by understanding the difference between say and tell, we can use properly and convey the message to other while speaking, and which will be more adequate to make the listener understand and get a good impact of what you want to communicate. In the next slide, we go for another commonly made mistake, the difference between few and less. Few is used for countable nouns and less is used for uncountable nouns. For example, certain things are countable and certain nouns are uncountable, like information, like knowledge, like God. An example, we use less because it is uncountable, so we use less. Lesser known facts about Sarveppally Radhakrishnan and few things I want to tell you. Means here you have an idea what you want to tell, where you can count, so you use few, and in the earlier sentence we use less. I take an example, I have few information about you is wrong, and I have a very less information is right, because information is uncountable noun, and so we use less instead of few. In the next slide, we go to understand the difference between the usage of do and does. Does is used for third person singular, and third person singular includes he, she, it, and proper nouns. All proper nouns and he, she, it, that too in present indefinite, and you that itself tells that the work is done in the present, but we can definitely cannot tell at what given point of time in present tense it is done. In that case, example, if we take she do homework regularly is wrong, she does homework regularly is correct. So by understanding the example, we can learn here the difference between do and does. So it will be really helpful for us for speaking about our habitual actions in a regular pattern while communication. Usage of blunder and mistake. Blunder and mistake give the same sense and same meaning, and they are synonyms to each other. So a word in a sentence, a word with two words with same meaning should not be used because they give the similar meaning. So for example, it is a blunder, mistake is wrong. It is a blunder or it's a mistake. We can take any of the either of the sentence to express our idea. So you can use it's a blunder or it's a mistake. No wrong in that. So you correct yourself, it's wrong or it's a mistake. So thank you, and let's go to the next slide. Usage of revert back or reply back. Revert back or reply back, both the words are used with the same meaning, that too for mail drafting or letter writing. And revert back and reply back to the mail in this is wrong. Please revert back or to my mail is correct, or please revert back to my mail is correct. You can use either of the words to give a proper sense. And in the next slide, we conclude by telling that communication mistakes, we have discussed few of our communication mistakes we should not commit, but there are many other which we'll learn in the next classes, and I will teach you. And these communication mistakes should be mastered by everyone, because as you grow up, you need to communicate while speaking, and you need to understand what you want to communicate. So in this way, you can communicate better by learning the things and avoiding communication mistakes. So thank you for giving me this valuable, wonderful opportunity.